Everyone that has been watching my content and that has been subscribed to the various YouTube channels that I have been using and subsequently been losing over the past couple of months or so now was well aware that some of my more popular videos are ones that I've not only done on Aiden Paladin but also on Ethan Ralph. As a matter of fact, the old channel, Alistair Mycroft the Fifth. The reason why it got a whole big boost of subscribers and likes and new people was because of me tearing into Ethan Ralph. I mean, of course, how can we not forget about the time I made fun of Chris Hansen going after Ethan Ralph? And the big hissy fit Ralph threw afterwards with not only the segment on his show which he dedicated towards me, but also the very secret Patreon stream in which he and Randbot tore into said video of me going over Chris Hansen's tape. The sex tape, we can't forget about that. As a matter of fact, at least to my knowledge, at least, if you go on Google and you try to type in, Ethan Ralph sex tape, the only thing you will be able to find is my video going over the sex tape, at least the uncensored version. No doubt the watered down censored version that PPP, Godwinson, and Kraut did. And this leak is still around, but if you want to find the uncensored version of Ethan Ralph's sex tape, again, to my knowledge at least, the only video you're going to find is the one of me reacting to it. And also, I was one of the very first people to start really going after Faith Vickers. Lord knows, we all know that I went over her god-awful creepypastas and poems and shit. Also torn into a halfway cuck for a while. So, I've made a lot of videos in regards to Ethan Ralph. Or people associated with the Ethan Ralph Faith Vickers drama. But over the past couple weeks or so now, Ethan Ralph really hasn't done anything of any significance. He really hasn't done anything to warrant me making a video on him, with the exception of the one I'm doing now. I could be redoing the old videos I did on Faith and her channel, but I've realized that it really isn't worth it. Because once again, Ralph has fallen into he's no longer the funny low cow that we should all point and laugh at, He hasn't done anything stupid yet. Ethan Ralph has once again fallen into the he's so boring, let's find another tard to bully category again, okay? I think the last time anyone of any significance has produced any content of any value on Ethan Ralph is, the Dispatch stream when he, Godwinson, Wild Smile, King of Pole, and a bunch of others went over Faith Vickers' Twitter, or her old Twitter account, I should say. And, of course, Kill All Pedos is Fake Jim, the Ballad of Ethan Ralph. Those are the last two great videos in regards to Ethan Ralph, but now Ethan Ralph's pretty much become boring to me and to the internet as a whole, at least for now. So I've decided that at least for the time being, I'm gonna stop making content on Ralph because, the only content I could do on Ralph is just me having to redo all the fucking videos that I initially did regards to Freaky Faith. And believe me when I say that's fucking boring as hell. I swear, if it wasn't for me and my commentary, if you actually watched any of Freaky Face fucking videos without my fucking commentary, you get fucking bored in a heartbeat. This bitch is just untalented and downright boring. So, yeah, I'm more or less just gonna have to take a break from tearing into Ethan Ralph, at least for a while. Will I eventually come back to Ethan Ralph? Of fucking course. I mean, it's only a matter of time before Ethan Ralph fucks up royally again. I wouldn't be surprised by the end of this year. We get to hear once again of Ralph's latest fuck up. But unfortunately, at least for the time being, I'm gonna have to stop tearing into Ethan Ralph. Now, having said that, since I'm no longer necessarily tearing into Ethan Ralph, at least for now I get to dedicate all my attention and time into tearing into Aiden Paladin, because this is a bitch that really, really, really needs to get torn into. This is a woman who, for the past 2-3 years now, has more or less just gotten lucky. No one of any real significance is really torn into her. The closest we ever got to a big Aiden Paladin drama is, of course, the time Kevin Logan and David Sharrett accused Aiden Paladin of being a Holocaust denier, which led to the infamous Aiden Paladin Holocaust denier Twitter meltdown fiasco. But after that, nothing really happened in regards to Aiden Paladin drama. And this bitch has more or less just avoided, getting herself involved in any drama. This bitch has more or less avoided, getting confronted. I mean, there's a lot of degenerate shit Aiden Paladin has done over the years on her time on the internet. And so, yeah, it's my main focus for this channel now is going to be tearing into Aiden Paladin. Because Lord knows this bitch really needs a new asshole torn. With that, I think the next video you're going to be seeing on this channel will be a redo of my previous video where I torn into Aiden Paladin's Drunk Comic Book review. I still have the original video saved, and it's actually up on this very channel. I just privatized it. So don't be surprised if by the end of this week you guys see a video of me once again having to redo that fucking Drunk Comic Book stream. After that, I really don't know what else to do Aiden Paladin wise. I mean, maybe I'll be lucky and Greg the Cannibal will have another spur gown and I'll go over that, because that's always a lot of fun. But, yeah. Yeah, so that's, figured I'd just give you guys a quick little update as to what I'm going to be doing for content going forward. And, yeah, be seeing you guys.